You guys, it is too fucking hot in this room. I'm sorry. I tried to film this video. You guys, like, I do so many takes with... First of all, I was wearing a fucking bandana. It looked really bad. I do so many takes of these videos before I get, like, the take that I like. Okay, first of all, I am melting. I am sweating like I'm watching a fucking Shawn Mendes video in here. It looks like I'm wearing a fucking scarf. But anyway, you guys, I'm just taking this off completely. I'm sorry. It is too fucking hot. First of all, I started this video, like, I spent 25 minutes, like, sitting here trying to film a Musical.ly, which, by the way, follow me at Merridew if you want to follow me on Musical.ly. But, you guys... This video is going to be a bit more serious, not too serious or anything like that. I know it might be hard to take me seriously now, shirtless and with my hair being fucking crazy. But anyway, you guys, the title suggests, well, as the title suggests, this video is going to be my scary gay hookup site story. Let me just start out by saying, you guys, not to be that, like, nagging father. I am daddy as fuck, but not to be that nagging father figure over here, but be fucking careful with online dating sites, because you guys, there are fucking crazies out there. This story will show you that there are fucking crazies out there, but you never know what people are capable of. But anyway, you guys, this story, it started when I was 18 in high school, and I was an idiot when I was 18 in high school. I looked like I would... When people looked at me, they turned into stone. Like, I looked like an idiot. I had really bad acne. The second I turned 18, I was like, to the online dating sites, because, like, there were two out guys in my school. One of them was relatively normal. The other guy, he threw his cat off of a balcony and killed it. Like, you're gonna grow up to be, like, a serial killer, Jeffrey Dahmer. Anyway, you guys, I needed to, like, meet boys, clearly, so, like, I was like, I'm gonna have such great luck online dating. That's a funny joke. Sorry, I needed to check to see if the camera was still recording. But anyway, I made a dating profile on this one site. I'm not going to tell you guys what the site was because I do not want you guys on it. That is me being the nagging father figure. I made a profile on it. I found, like, I put a picture of me, like, smiling, and then there were a few, like, shirtless pictures because I was like, oh my god, like, let me take some shirtless mirror pictures. My profile went live, and within maybe, like, 20 minutes, I had, like, 4 messages from guys, and okay... They were creepy guys. Creepy guys. And I'm not saying... First of all, I've gotten this reputation for, like, finding old men creepy or being, like, this ageist. I don't know where the fuck that came from. When I say creepy guy, I don't mean creepy 50-year-old man. Like, some of them are 18, some of them are 25. Like, you can be creepy at any age. You can be a creepy baby, okay? But, like, every guy, every boy, every man, everything that messaged me was, like, creepy. It was like them taking pictures in the dark. Like, it was just like, when you take a picture in the dark instead of just a profile picture, I'm not like, like, can't wait to show up at your house at midnight. I'm not like that at all. I want to run away and call the authorities. Anyway, you guys, creepy messages from creepy people. Some of them were nudes. So I got a bad taste in my mouth immediately when using this site. I logged out. I didn't go back on for maybe, like, 3 days, like I said, bad taste in my mouth. And when I finally did go back on, because curiosity apparently kills a cat, or whatever the fuck you say, I had like 15 new messages. And I'm not gonna lie, I patted myself on the back. I was like, yes, Jack, the fish are biting. Like, you bring those boys to the yard and with your milkshakes or whatever, like, the milkshake song. Like, I didn't even have a milkshake, yet the boys were in my yard, okay? That celebration was short-lived because I opened my inbox and I had, like... I shit you not, 11 to 12 of those messages were from one person, and I was like, fuck, damn it. But anyway, I was like, you know what, I need to get off of this site. So I didn't log out, I just opened up a new tab and started online shopping, because online shopping is apparently what I do to pass my time. But the thing is, like, if you're on this, like, if you're logged into this site, you get, like, an alert, like a notification sound when somebody messages you. So while I was online shopping, I got a notification, and I was like, oh great, let's see who messaged me now. I had slight hopes that it may be my Prince Charming, like, fingers crossed, but can you guys guess who it was? Yeah, it was the guy who messaged me, like, 12 to 13 times earlier. Hey, why aren't you messaging me? What are you doing? Why are you ignoring me? All that yoga, all that meditating I had done for cross country throughout high school was coming in handy because, like, I could have been like, shut the fuck up and stop messaging me. I did message him back. Maybe that's where I take responsibility. I shouldn't have messaged the guy back, okay? But, like, I didn't want him to waste any more of his time. I was just gonna be like, yo, like, I'm not interested. So I messaged him back being like, you sent me like 15 messages, like, I haven't answered them. Really not interested. You're making me uncomfortable. 2 minutes later, I get a response back from him. All caps, literally cursing at me, screaming at me, being like, you fucking asshole. You have in your profile that you're looking for friends. Yes, in my profile, I had said, like, interested in, like, dates, relationship, friends. Did I really mean that I was looking for a new best friend? Like, this isn't best friend auditions. This isn't, like, meet my new best friend or whatever that Paris Hilton fucking show used to be. Like, no. I'm ultimately looking for a date, but I don't want to sound creepy and, like, I need this app, so I'm gonna be like, I'll take whatever comes my way. Like, if it's friends, like, whatever. Like, I'm cool. That's what I wanted to I wanted to come across as somebody who wasn't like, I need to be online dating, like, I'm looking for my Prince Charming. But anyway, I didn't respond to this guy because I was like, fuck this guy for telling me what I can and cannot put on my dating profile. But anyway, like, he kept messaging me with all caps, being like, take friends fucking off your profile, like, am I not good enough to be your friend, like, I see it's still there, why is it still there? Like I said, I didn't message him until, and this is where things like cross a line, this is where things get really inappropriate. They get worse further down the road, don't worry, but this is initially where like things got bad. All of a sudden I get a slew of messages from him, maybe like 7, maybe 8, like seconds apart, okay? They were pictures. I was like, what the fuck, is this guy sending me nudes all of a sudden? Like, he goes from screaming at me to sending me nudes. What is happening? So I open up these pictures. They're of me, okay? It's my profile picture on the site. He screenshotted my whole profile page. He screenshotted our conversation, and then, weird, there were other pictures that he sent me of, like, me and my friends, where I don't know where the fuck he got them from, but they sure as hell were not on my dating profile, okay? He sends me in the message that he's going to have some fun with these pictures. Okay, you're gonna, what, jack off to them? Like, there were a few shirtless pictures, like, good fucking luck jacking off to these, buddy. And then he sends me a message explaining that he found my Facebook profile page by searching me because my last name was in my username, and he was searching in, like, local areas for somebody with my last name. He came across my Facebook profile. He then sent me screenshots of my friend list. He sent me a screenshot of, like, the page on Facebook where it says who I'm related to, and he told me unless I continue to talk to him, he's going to message my friends and he's going to message my relatives and literally send them pictures of me on this dating site with the shirtless pictures. Who the fuck does that? Like, what type of shitty person? I was not out in high school. Like, that was literally my biggest fear, hands down, was that somebody was going to prematurely out me to somebody, and there's this asshole literally going, like, trying to do it. Like, I don't understand. My mind can't comprehend. Like, you don't know my situation. You don't know if, like, my family's super homophobic and I'm going to be kicked out onto the streets. All for what? Like, all because I didn't message you back? I'm afraid to double text somebody, let alone send somebody, like, 12 messages in a row. Like, that's fucked up. Like, something's not right there, okay? Initially, I was like, how the fuck, like, I need to go into damage control mode. I don't know what this guy's capable of doing. Also, you know what that means? He has my Facebook, so he knew where I worked. He knew where I went to school. He knew so many things about my Facebook. Like, I'm tagged in locations that I, like, frequently go to. I'm tagged at my friends' houses, like, when you check in on places and shit like that. Like, he knows so many random things about me. Like I said, I went into damage control mode and I was like, I'm sorry. Like, if you want to be friends, fine. I'm sorry. I thought you were looking for something else. Like, we can be friends. Did I want to be his friend? Fuck no. But I didn't know what else to say. So he, like, became, like, the nicest guy all of a sudden when I sent him that message. And, excuse me, sorry. And it was, like, creepy how, like, quickly he could turn on and off. Like, he became, like, the nicest guy. He acted like we were old chums. Like, he acted like we were friends hanging out in the schoolyard. And he started asking me, like, really weird, invasive questions. Some of them were just, like, wildly inappropriate. Other ones were, like, simple things, like, what do you like to do? Like, what's your favorite subject in school? Like, what's your favorite thing to do in your free time? Obviously, I lied to him in every one of the questions that he asked me because, like, I didn't want to give him any more ammunition about, like, places that I like to go, like, my friends. Like, I didn't want to talk to him about school at all because literally, like, he could literally show up at my school. I don't know what you're capable of doing. Like, I don't know your intentions. I don't know your end game, and that's why it was scary to me. Eventually, he kept being like, let's hang out, and he kept insisting on hanging out with me, and, like, I was like, okay, like, I like, LOL, no, like, I didn't say that, obviously, but I wasn't gonna fucking hang out with this guy. He asked me where I lived, told him, like, a place, like, 20 miles away from my house. He was like, wow, I can be there in, like, 10 minutes, like, send me your address, like, I really want to meet you, let's hang out. I was like, fuck that shit. I, like, told him I needed to go to bed, and then I logged off, okay? And the entire next day, this spans over 2 days, okay? The entire next day, the insanity, it gets worse the following day, but I didn't check it at all for, like, the first, until, like, maybe 11 o'clock at night the second day. It was, like, the whole out of sight, out of mind thing. I didn't want to be exposed to that anymore. It was just, like, I knew he was going to be upset with me that I had ignored him all day, but I didn't want to deal with it, okay? Like I said, I eventually logged back in at 10, afraid that I was going to have a slew of messages from him that were angry. I had a slew of messages from him, but none of them were angry. They were just like, what are you doing? Why aren't you answering me? Where are you? I sent him a message like, hey, like, sorry, I've been busy all day, and, like, he was oddly chill about it. He was calm about it. That was good. That didn't last very long, but we talked for not very long. Eventually the conversation shifted to his depression, his suicidal thoughts, how, like, he doesn't have any friends, no one ever gives him a chance. And listen, I feel for you. Like, I feel for him. Like, I think everyone deserves to feel loved, appreciated, like, they have friends and, like, they're wanted, but, like, because first of all, I don't want anyone to say in the comments below, like, Jack, he needed you and you blew him off and ignored him. Because, like, first of all, I'm not the one. I'm not his friend. He needs to talk to a friend, a psychiatrist, a therapist, a family member. I'm none of those things, you know? I can't offer him ultimately what he needs. I'm some person who's forcing to talk with him because he's lonely. And, like, I feel bad for him. I really do. So I kind of pulled back. Like, the conversation was getting, like, I mean, I heard him out, like, and I was listening to him and I was responding, but my responses came, like, very few and in between. Like, I would respond maybe 30 minutes later, maybe 45 minutes later. And here's where I made the oopsie poopsie, okay? He had sent me a message. I had opened it. He couldn't see that I opened it, but I had opened it. I had read it, and maybe 20 minutes went by and I hadn't responded. I was talking to a few other guys who were messaging me, and I got a new message from this one guy who was hot as fuck. I was like, why the fuck is this guy messaging me? You guys can imagine where this story's going. This shirtless torso hot guy messaged me and was like, hey, like, what's up? How are you doing? It's my weakness. Like, I have to message these people back. Like, my brain is wired to message hot guys back immediately. So I sent him a message back that was like, oh, like, nothing much. The response back, all capital letters, wow, can't believe I fucking caught you like this, you asshole. It was the original guy who had threatened to out me. He had made a fake profile and was messaging me through to keep tabs on me and making sure that I wasn't just ignoring his messages and answering other people in the meantime. Of fucking course. So the guy, the beautiful fake shirtless profile, logs out, okay, and then immediately I get like a slew of messages, okay, from the original guy who was threatening to out me, like, all capital letters screaming at me, like, and they were creepy messages. They were like, I want you dead, like, you should burn in hell for the rest of your life, you asshole, you're just like everybody else, you deserve the worst in life, like, you don't deserve to live, how can you do this to me? Crazy fucking messages. And like, this is like now violence was like coming into play, and like, I'm not saying he outright threatened to kill me or anything like that, but he knows where I go to school. Like I said, he knows my work. And like, when you're screaming at me, you're being aggressive, you're threatening violence, you say you want me dead, that's too much, okay? Then it shifted to like him being suicidal, where it was like, I'm gonna kill myself because of you and blame it on you, you're gonna read about me tomorrow in the paper, I hope the paper's right about what you did to me, all this like crazy shit, and it was too much for me, okay? And you guys, like, I didn't know if I should call the cops, like, I didn't know what they'd be able to do in the situation, like, all I have is this profile, I don't know anything about this guy, he knows everything about me, I know nothing about him. I didn't know what to do, and like, the guy, it was just like constant, like, message after message after message, and at that point, I didn't even care if he outed me, I didn't care what he did. It wasn't worth it. Like, I couldn't keep talking to him, so like, I just had to block him. But like, it was terrifying to block him because like I said, I didn't know if he was gonna like show up in my real life or anything like that. I didn't know if he was gonna message my family. The last message that I saw from him, all capital letters, I'm going to kill myself right now. I have in my hand something to do it with. I'm gonna do it now. And that's when I blocked him. So I have no idea what the fuck he did. I don't know. It's just crazy because the second I blocked him, it ended. Like, the problem was over. But it's weird because like, there was a real person who had a real reaction in real life on the other side of the computer. Like, what did he do when he saw that I blocked him? Did he like throw his keyboard against the wall? Like, did I actually truly believe he was gonna like harm himself? No. I think he was just a really manipulative, crazy person, but like, you never know. And I was kind of on high alert after that. I was like, is he gonna show up at my work? Is he gonna show up at my school? Am I gonna run into him? I was terrified for a while of running into this guy at fucking Planet Fitness or some shit like that, or like McDonald's or something. I was afraid I was gonna go to Taco Bell at like 3 o'clock in the morning and go through the drive-thru and it was gonna be him, like, hello, poisoning my food or some shit like that. It just goes to show you guys there are crazy people online, okay? And never ever should suicide or self-harm be used as a weapon. It should be used as a way of controlling somebody. Used like on the offense. Like, it's just like insane. But you guys watch out for crazy people. And don't let this like discourage you, scare you from like doing online dating, because that's not what I'm trying to do. Like, people have success stories, but I don't know, like, that was just like one scary story where like, that was like alarming and that was really uncomfortable. But just watch out for yourself. Watch out for your friends. Make sure your friends aren't doing stupid shit either. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I know that sounds weird considering the subject matter of this video, but now we're on the shameless self-promo. LOL. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at jmerridew. Snapchat is also jmerridew, and Twitter is officialjackm. Musically, have 0 followers, have negative followers, so help me out. My Musically is just at jmerridew. And I don't know, guys. Just take care of yourself. Be safe. Be careful. And just watch your back. So that sounded threatening, like watch your back. But like, I don't know. Just watch out for yourself, guys, is what I'm trying to say. So good luck with online dating. But like I said, be careful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.